welcome to the official openly beta pre-Nintendo Direct 2021 E3 betting special.
You
Joining
really messed
me
up that intro.
Today is Jack from Openly Beta, you may recognise him. And we have Niall, he's back on the channel once again.
Also from Openly Beta.
I am decidedly hatless in this situation, I just want to point it out.
Oh no, you should have had like a Donkey Kong hat or something.
Oh, I should have.
How are you supposed to gamble without like a shady bit of hat covering your face? It doesn't really work otherwise.
When I'm announcing my bets, I'm going to spin the hat around and like break my neck with my headphones somehow.
What, you're going to become a betting master? Just...
Yeah.
Well, right, enough goofing around, guys. We've got some work
Come on,
to do.
guys, stop messing
So,
around.
What we've got today is we're each going to do 5 bets. We're going to take it in turns. Okay, we're going to read our bets. And this is bets for the 2021 Nintendo E3 Direct. Okay?
Predictions.
And these are predictions, but they're bets, right? And we're gonna pull them together. We're gonna have 15 bets in total at the end. In the second half of this video, we are all gonna be assigning odds to our bets. But the person who made the bet cannot assign the odds, of course. And after that, we have 1,000 beta bucks, an exclusive openly beta created cryptocurrency, which surprisingly, despite all the kind of bubble bursting and building of Bitcoin and Dogecoin, beta bucks have kind of survived all that. They're kind of worth $1,000 roughly. So
yeah, it's because Elon Musk hasn't tweeted about it yet.
No, I think after this video is published and gets popular, people will probably start investing in more of it.
Yeah.
I digress. Are we ready to read out some of our bets?
Place your bets.
I am ready. Who wants to go first?
Go on,
Do
Jack.
we want to do all 4?
I'm going first.
Go ahead, Jack. Yeah.
There we go now.
No,
Jamie
Niall,
has
Niall's going to
spoken.
say something very constructive before
Yeah.
I'm like a bull in a china shop here. I'm in the casino. I can see the green. I'm going wild. And Niall's here to basically rein me in. Okay.
Yeah. Because I just do the opposite. Okay. Right. I'll go first. So, you may notice the hat I have on. I have gone for a theme. My 5 bets are all themed, which means they're far more likely to happen because I've really zeroed in on a specific franchise here. And what do you think of when you think of Nintendo? You think of Mario. Imagine this is upside down. All 5 of my bets are based around Mario, guys.
Betting madness.
All 5 of them are going to happen. So, I'm going to start with my most boring bet, that there will be new Mario Golf Super Rush footage.
That
First bet.
seems like that's a very safe bet, I have to say.
A safe bet. A sensible bet.
Okay.
Right, who's going second? Jamie or Niall?
Niall.
I don't mind.
Right, you go now. We're doing it
Ooh.
clockwise from my Discord.
I'm going to go with one of my more ambitious ones.
Go for it.
Game Boy Advance games are announced as part of an expanded Nintendo Switch Online, with the opening lineup including Advance Wars and Golden Sun.
Whoa.
Wait, are we saying that those two have
Hang
to be
on.
included?
Those 2 have to be in there. I'm going ambitious.
Wait, which
with
2 did you say?
Advance Wars only has to be the first one,
Okay,
and Golden Sun.
cool. I've got it. I've got it down.
Okay, so to be specific, because we are very specific when we do our bets on opening beta. So you're
it's
saying
professional.
that there will be a separate branch added to the existing
Yes.
like retro app.
Yes,
Okay?
like you would add, like the SNES section, like the NES section, there is going to be a Game Boy section.
Advance section.
Oh, that'd be so good.
I like it. That's a fun bet.
I would say I would have added the Minish Cap into that, but I feel like that's just prime for like a $40 reboot in 2 years' time.
They literally released it for free if you bought the 3DS on launch day, and they haven't ported it anywhere else. I have that game on my 3DS. Why?
Just you wait. In 2 years' time, in our next 2 E3 bets, I'll put the Minish Cap reboot being sold at a $40 price point. Don't worry.
How generous are we going to be here? What if they don't announce, like... Oh, they're going to announce games if they announce that.
See, I wanna-
aren't they?
Niall was very specific, and
We
if
need
they announced the
Advance
Game
Wars
Boy
and Golden
Advance
Sun.
with Golden Sun and Minish Cap, that bet is void. That does not count.
Yeah.
I need Golden Sun and Advance Wars, but just think of the winnings I get on that.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'd like to make
If
a
not, Noah has to
clarification.
cough up his beta bucks.
Clarification. Does it
Yeah.
have to include Advanced Wars and Golden Sun? Or can it...
Yeah, on
is
the
it
surface,
only?
as on launch. No, it has to include them. It's
Include,
not.
not only.
Yeah.
So my
Let's hear
first
it.
bet, it's simple, but it's complications to it, you know? King
Yep.
K. Rool will rear his ugly head.
King K. Rool.
In any way, in any form, King K. Rool will rear that ugly head of his. That's all it
Well-
is, simple.
We were talking about this the other day. Every time they announce a new Smash character, it shows them beating the shit out of King K. Rool. He's just the go-to punching bag. Into my next bet, I predict that there'll be a Donkey Kong Country game will be announced.
Fair enough.
Which Jamie might have actually given me the idea for, now that I think about it. But, I was doing some research, thinking what could happen. It's Donkey Kong's 40th anniversary this year.
Whoa!
So, 40 years of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country game could be announced. I think it adds up, the maths checks out. Right now,
Excellent.
do you want to give us your second?
Or I say somewhere through the midpoint of the show, there is going to be a montage of ports from third parties that nobody really wants. There's not going to include a standout port that people are excited for. They're all going to be middle of the road 5, 6, 7 out of 10 games.
It's just random stuff.
Yeah.
Just to
I
show
think
their
Safe bet.
vast catalogue.
And
Now,
also,
sorry.
Fallout 4 is included.
oh, here we go. Here we go.
Fallout 4 is included.
4 must be included.
Todd walks out for 30-second cameo to say we've really enjoyed working with
hang
Nintendo
on.
on the Switch.
That is this part of your bet?
I'll put it in.
Oh
I'll
my
put Todd turns up.
God.
You're putting Todd as...
Todd turns up. It's a 30-second cameo, and it's like us at Bethesda are really enthusiastic about working with the Switch. Our history of porting over Wolfenstein and Doom, and now we're going to bring it to our biggest franchise, Fallout.
I love it.
Done.
Right,
I like the
I'd
idea
like
that
to-
Noel's bets are all kind of safe. So he's like, I need to throw Todd in.
My second bet is the word new will be said more than 5 times.
Okay. 5 times new. That's...
And this is spoken, not just appearing on screen.
Has to be spoken.
Okay.
Has to be spoken.
Spoken. That's a pretty specific bet, but I can see it happening, especially if, new Switch Pro.
If the new Nintendo Switch Pro is a thing that exists, then it's almost certainly going to happen. Otherwise, it's actually not guaranteed, but we'll see.
Well, when they might say the word new? When they're announcing Super Mario Odyssey 2. That's my third bet.
That's your
Write it
third
down.
bet. Super Mario Odyssey 2.
Super Mario Odyssey 2. They're going to say Breath of the Wild 2 is not enough for people. They don't care anymore. They're bored of waiting. They want the announcement of Super Mario Odyssey 2.
Okay.
If you're doing Mario themed predictions, a lot of them are extremely unlikely to happen. Especially at this time when people are really focusing on Pokemon and Zelda.
I am going to go for a completely different franchise with you there.
Go for it.
I'm going to go a decidedly non-gameplay trailer for Metroid Prime 4.
Okay.
The vast majority of the trailer is just cinematic shots of concept art. And maybe just an individual render of Samus in some random location. And it will have someone from Retro Studios who will explicitly mention the words "the legacy of Metroid Prime."
Betting madness!
You know what, Niall? That's your most likely one yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's telling, isn't it, that that's his most likely one. Because that specific phrase is going to throw a spanner in the works.
Zero
It's going to
gameplay,
say the
no
legacy
gam-
of Metroid and then not Prime,
No,
and we're
yeah,
all going to
you-
lose our mind.
Yeah, no, you watch. It'll be someone from Nintendo will say that, not Retro.
Oh, it will hurt because they'll start off the trailer with a montage of all the old Metroid Prime games.
And then they'll reveal that they've hired visionary Yuji Naka to help work on the game.
Yuji Naka now works on everything at Nintendo.
Third bet,
My
Jam.
third bet.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot will take a spin. Now,
That's-
if Crash makes an appearance, doesn't count. He has to be shown on screen making a spin. Okay?
Okay.
I heard that is indeed a good trick.
Now, it's unlikely that Crash will make an appearance without doing a spin.
all.
I appreciate that. However,
this is interesting. This is going to be a lot like Hideo Kojima does a 360 spin from the from the PlayStation betting special last time. Imagine if Crash Bandicoot also does a 180 spin but doesn't complete the spin.
Crash Bandicoot has never done a 180 in his life. Like, if he's
gonna be a
made his way
fun
around past 90
subversion.
degrees, he wants to do the full 360. He's probably going to do a 720, let's be honest.
My fourth one is very similar to Jamie's first one. I predict that everyone's favourite Mario character, Spike, will make an appearance on screen at some point. In other words, Spike will rear his ugly head. And that is my prediction.
What a terrible character. What a terrible, terrible character.
Now, Spike isn't in Mario Golf. He's a
Oh,
playable
Spike.
character.
we
So that
know
makes
of.
this even less likely that we know of. What if there's like a 20-minute reveal trailer for Spike in Mario Golf?
My fourth bet is it will be a dedicated Fortnite promo where Samus is announced as a Fortnite skin, and it goes on for way too long. But also that promo will either come right after the Metroid Prime 4 announcement or right before. It segues into each other.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's been some rumours about Samus in Smash, and if you get the kids on board in Fortnite first, then you release Metroid Prime, you're making some money, you're getting your audience in. It's like when they put Fire Emblem characters into Smash,
Does it have
reel
to be?
people in.
playing the game.
Does it have to be beside a Metroid Prime 4 trailer, specifically that game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it has to either be before or after. I'm doubling up.
This is a very simple bet, actually. I think that a new Mario vs. Donkey Kong game is going to be announced.
Ooh.
There hasn't been one for quite a long time.
I think it's the year of Donkey Kong. They're actually
Just-
releasing 7 Donkey Kong games this
Zelda's
year.
anniversary too, but you know,
That's true.
Mate,
25
they start-
years?
35.
Mate, they start off the show with a remix of the DK rap featuring all the new hip-hop artists. It's like a modern revolution. It's got a trap beat.
Right. Should I hit you with my fifth and final prediction?
We want to hear it.
Yeah?
We're sticking to the Mario theme here, boys. Doug Bowser will appear in full Bowser cosplay.
Betting madness!
No way.
I don't know how much further they can take that joke, so I can see that.
I'm making money on this bet.
There's no way.
I'm making
Okay.
thousands on this
Okay,
bet.
what's the threshold for the cosplay here? Can we include, like, if he's wearing, like, a Bowser shell backpack, is that enough? What's the,
No,
what is
I'm
the threshold?
imagining like at least a onesie, like at least like a morph suit that looks like Bowser. You know, he's got to.
But that's not business casual, Jack. That's not business casual.
He can have a suit underneath his cosplay.
So there has to
but
be,
I'm-
there has to be like every item of his body has to have something Bowser related attached to it.
Yeah, there has to
every-
be.
yeah.
There has to be a big shell. There has to be a headpiece.
Oh,
And
God,
I'm
wow,
thinking
okay.
there has to be either gloves or shoes.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to go with my most bland option here for the final. The Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel is the big holiday release title. There's a
Yeah.
full gameplay trailer and a late 2021 release. There'll be some kind of. It's not part of the. It's not part of the bet, but there'll be some kind of weird gimmick where you flip the world over, or they're just like, we're back in the world of darkness or something like
Oh,
that.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
We've been to the world of darkness too many times.
That's what Jamie wants. He wants more World of Darkness.
Oh, I love a bit of World of Darkness.
he sticks his My Chemical Romance CD on, does his like evil Peter Parker hair flick, and he's ready to
He
go.
starts clicking down the street.
My bet is that Splatoon will take up more than 15% of the total runtime of the Direct.
Ooh.
Which is what, 8 minutes?
Something like that. Yeah.
That's a good bet.
It's 40
Depends how it
minutes.
is. They always overrun with these things.
I mean, Splatoon and Breath of the Wild 2 are the two things that are bound to happen.
I think.
Yeah, it's 6
Which
minutes.
is why no one's going to expect it when they announce Super Mario Odyssey 2 and spend most time on that.
The bets are on the table. Jack's telling us the other way round to indicate that we're now on to the second part of our. I'm not going to say the whole title. It's very long.
I flipped to the dark
of
side.
the betting. Okay, we're on. Yeah, Jack's on the dark side.
Yeah.
And now we have to assign some odds to these bad boys. Okay, these bets are nothing without a bit of drama behind them, and this is where we assign that drama to it.
Odds to seize 2.
What are the odds?
Right, so my first bet was the Donkey Kong 40th anniversary country announcement. What do you guys think?
Donkey Kong Country game announced.
It's a thinker. This is the thing as well, because this is first, this sets the boundary of where the rest of the bets are going to be.
I would say
you're going to be comparing every other bet to the odds of this one.
I would say one beta buck gets you 3 beta bucks back.
You'd say a 3-to-1 bet.
I was thinking more like 5-to-1.
Shall we meet in the middle?
So do you want to meet in the middle for a 4?
Go for
we'll
a 4-to-1 bet.
We'll go 4-to-1. We'll go 4-to-1.
I would have gone around 4-to-1 as well. Super Mario Rush. There'll be new footage that we haven't seen before.
I mean, I'm gonna give that like a 1.5 to 1. 1.1.
I would be more mean. I would be like betting 1 beta buck will only give you back like 10 beta cents.
So a 1.1 to 1 then.
1.1 to 1.
Yeah. That is an absolute certainty. That you put money in there. That's like a savings account, you know. You're putting money in there. You're getting your little interest back at the end of the year.
You get a little
gambling ISA right there.
Okay, so that's the current account bet.
The only bet that would have been worse than that, we didn't include it, was Shin Megami Tensei 5 to come out November 11th, and there to be a gameplay trailer.
Well, look, in my defense, I had to balance out my insane Doug Bowser bet with something that was likely to happen.
Okay.
Right, what did I say after that?
Hey.
I think after...
Oh, sorry. I was
No,
just
no,
saying.
you go.
The wise man would put 1,000 beta bucks on the Mario Golf bet because that's a solid 100 beta bucks. Everyone else is going to be losing money.
Just said it was 1,100. No,
the
then
aim
it
of the
doesn't
game
happen,
is just
Jamie.
to
That's
not
when it
lose
doesn't
money.
happen.
Yeah, if it doesn't happen, then oh my goodness.
Okay.
Right. Mario Odyssey 2. Otherwise known as Super Mario Odyssey 2.
I've got my number in my head, Niall.
I say 15-1.
Ooh, ruthless.
What do you say, Jamie?
I was gonna say 7-1, but I mean 15-1. That seems a little bit high to me. 15.
Jamie's worried.
Because that could happen. That Mario Odyssey 2 could absolutely happen.
I'll meet you at 9 if you'd be happy to take 9.
No, let's go a bit higher than 9. I'm leaning. I understand where you're going with. How about we say like 10, 11?
We'll go 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
10-1 is exactly what I was thinking.
My thought is that I'm so confident about Breath of the Wild 2 that Breath of the Wild 2 would not be competing with another holiday release game. And I think that knocks Odyssey 2 off until at least next year.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to want to be spending time on Breath of the Wild 2 and Splatoon 3. They're not going to be wanting to spend any time on Mario Odyssey 2. They're not going to want to take the shine off these other games that they haven't even released yet.
The last 2 years of Switch have been pretty bad, I would say, overall. So there's a chance that they could just come out swinging. I don't know.
There is a chance. Come out swinging like Mario Golf. Right, Spike will make an appearance. Now this is one that you can't put odds on because it's so asinine.
I am tempted to give that like a 12-1.
Yeah, I'll give that 12-1 because I'm worried about him appearing as like a background NPC in the golf trailer.
That counts.
Oh god,
that counts.
That's gross. Oh, you're so right. Oh no.
Because he just needs to appear. There could be a Mario celebration image near the end with all the cast in. They'll just be Spike in a corner.
No, it's not even going to be that. It's just going to be full of Spike.
Every character is just Spike. Spike is cosplaying every character.
Niall, because of that, I would like to lower that 12 down to something more like an 8.
I'm feeling even like a 6.
All right, 6.
I'm worried.
6.
I'm worried about. See, now all the hype that goes into this direct is just going to be me being nervous about Spike appearing. It's just me constantly in this state of existential dread that just you know, Spike appears for a single frame, just flashes
I was
up and
literally
like.
going to say, I'm going to be pressing the full stop button, frame by frame, looking for Spike.
Hey, you might bet on Spike. I might bet on Spike. I think it's a pretty good bet.
I'm gonna put a bet on Spike.
I'm glad.
Who wouldn't?
Can't go wrong with Spike. Everyone loves Spike.
Oh, what a name.
Oh, man.
Right, come on. The final bet. I love this
Bowser.
one.
The one we've all been waiting for. Doug Bowser will appear in full Bowser cosplay.
1,000 to 1.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna say. I mean, I wasn't gonna say that high, but I'll meet you on that. 1,000 to 1.
Betting
1,000
madness!
to
Yes. Because at least then it makes it so hype if he just randomly does appear. Like,
Come on.
it will be.
With those sort of odds, we're all betting on that for sure. Like,
I'm
I'll
putting
bet I beat a
all
buck
of my
there.
money on Doug Bowser.
See, if Doug Bowser turns up in full Bowser gear, I'm letting you pick the Euro Million numbers for the next few
Jack,
weeks,
just-
man.
Jack straight up just comes away with 1 million beta bucks at the end of this.
Also, you said that from here on we're going to carry him over. It would just ruin it forever.
Game Boy Advance games are included as their own Nintendo Switch Online service, and necessarily includes both Advance Wars and Golden Sun.
Son. Those two games specifically really spice this one.
Yeah.
I think I'm
See,
gonna say
not just
200 to
them,
1.
but they have to be there.
200 to 1, man.
That is
Awesome.
not happening. There's no way that they're adding Game Boy Advance before they're adding N64 or Game Boy, like original Game Boy. There's no way they're going straight to the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, you know what? You've convinced me. I was
And Golden
originally thinking
Sun?
something
Like, who's that developed
supremely
by?
lower, like 50
Castle-
to 1.
Was
but
it like
Okay.
the people who make Mario Golf make Golden Sun? Like,
Mate,
that's
if
not
you
happening.
are sure, if you are so sure that that's impossible, why are you giving me such relatively low odds compared to the Bowser cosplay?
No, because that
more
is
likely than that.
impossible. That's never happening.
Okay,
No, I'm happy with 200 to 1. I'll agree with you there.
we're gonna go. Breath of the Wild 2 gets a full gameplay trailer and a late 2021 release date announcement.
I think like 2 to 1.
No way. No way.
Are you really not? I'm pretty confident about this one.
I'm gonna say like 25 to 1.
That high?
I don't think that's happening.
Do you really not?
We don't have to go that high. If we can meet in the middle, I just don't
I'm
think
going like
2
10 to 1.
I would eat up 25 to 1. I would bet the house
I would
that
put
way.
all of my chips in that.
There's no way
Okay.
that Zelda 2 is coming out this year. There's no way. Impossible.
Mate, they need a holiday release title.
They've got it. They've got Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
okay,
no one cares about chibi Pokemon. That's just whole.
Last year's Christmas game was Age of Calamity. Like, come on.
Oh wait. Yeah,
But that was
Arceus
leading off
isn't
the
this
Breath of the
Christmas,
Wild
is
hype.
it? It's Brilliant Diamond and Shining
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arceus is in January, late January.
Yeah. I'll go 10 to 1.
10 to 1. 10 to 1.
I agree with Noel. I think this is very likely to happen.
Okay. You guys are making me nervous. I'm so like confident that's not happening, but
I understand the fear.
Also,
Because
can I
it
get
does feel very sudden.
an
Yeah.
odds bonus purely through the additional specific requirements that I've included within some of these as well?
Oh yeah,
Like
you're
Metroid
going
Prime,
to.
Metroid Prime 4. It's no gameplay and only like shots of like concept art
Yeah.
and a developer talking about has to specifically mention the legacy of Metroid Prime.
So if it wasn't for the legacy of Metroid Prime, like bullshit that you've added onto that,
Yours would be
I
far lower.
I would have said, reasonable odds. But that specific addition to your bet has
Yes.
skyrocketed it to a whole new level.
The thing is, I still think even with the addition of the legacy of Metroid Prime, I think this is still more likely than the GBA bet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I think so too. I think so too. Yeah.
So, are we thinking somewhere in the realm of 100 to 150?
I think 100 to 1.
100 to 1?
And even that might be a little bit harsh, but I think 100 to 1, yeah.
Hey, that's a good bet.
I love how even though I went for some really outlandish bets, I've still got odds nowhere near Doug Bowser cosplay. That is still the most wild bet to come out of this. Jacks are all safe apart from the final one. That's absolutely insane.
Okay, you know what, Niall?
Doug Bowser never even appears in these, does
Jack,
he?
Jack, Do you reckon we can increase those odds to 150 to 1 actually?
I'm down for that.
I think now you know, a 1,000 to 1 odds on Doug Bowser. I kind of agree. That's pretty wild.
Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank.
Take it to the bridge.
We've got 15 minutes in the mid-show to be for ports that nobody is excited about, and we'll specifically include Fallout 4.
And
Oh my
a
God.
Todd cameo.
Oh my god!
And a Todd. Yeah, Fallout 4 plus Todd. We can't forget about
For
Todd.
roughly 30 seconds. So, you know, if it's like 2 minutes, that's out of the boundaries of 30 seconds.
Oh, can we? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Like, he appears on screen, you get the stopwatch out. It's like, I'm going to get him.
Alright.
No, we can allow for
It's
some
fine.
leniency there.
Fallout 4
I think
plus
this one's
Todd.
got to be extremely low.
As in, like,
Sorry,
unlikely?
extremely high odds. Yeah,
He's checking.
extremely
He's,
unlikely.
Todd Howard's Instagram shows him suspiciously flying off to Nintendo HQ.
It's really
Oh,
annoying,
man.
and I think this is. I'm getting, like, influence from Niall's hype here, because the way that Niall sold this bet to us made it seem
Yeah.
so freaking likely, and I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to give it. I'm not saying it is likely, alright? But
Yeah.
my mind, when he first said that, I was like, never going to happen. But we've talked about it enough now that I'm actually more thinking, because Todd did turn up and talk about Skyrim, I believe, when it was released on Switch.
And those games are selling well on Switch. Maybe Bethesda want to keep
I
releasing
didn't
on
think until you
Switch.
said that.
Todd
Will
loves a bit
Howard
of
show up and
limelight.
say it's a bug, not a feature. Sorry, that's the wrong way around. Maybe he'll say it that way around.
No, but okay. The only thing that I will throw out is that Fallout 4 ran like shit on the PS4.
Oh, it's going to run like shit on Switch.
Yeah, but the fact that the Switch is considerably less powerful. So,
Oh, it's going to be unplayable, totally unplayable. But they're still going to release it.
And Todd Howard
Confident.
will still endorse it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like 30 to 1 here.
including Todd turning up.
I dropped my thing.
okay.
I
I'm
think
hurt.
Okay,
50
okay.
to 1 minimum.
Alright, fine. Alright.
No, I think like 100 to 1 because it's pretty
Right.
specific.
Like, bloody hell. Go on then. 100 to 1.
Is that even that? Looking at the Metroid one, like, is it that much more likely than the Metroid one?
I think the legacy of Metroid Prime is so specific a phrase to have.
And it has to be
included.
said by someone from Retro. Like, in fact, okay, you know what? Can we go back to the Metroid one and increase that number, please? Because there's no way that we have never seen an employee from Retro. I'm thinking like 500 to 1 now. Like, that's not happening.
Oh my god.
Alright, not 500. Alright, not 500.
250.
Make it a deep cut. Jeff Spangenberg just appears again at Retro out of nowhere. 20 years after the Guy game, he just appears. Oh.
No, I think 100 to 1 for the third party one's fair, and I do think that I'm more comfortable with 250 for Metroid Prime 4 because I do think that is quite specific.
So 250 for Metroid Prime 4. Okay, and then one of the ones I'm actually most confident in is a Fortnite Samus promo trailer that will be included either straight after or straight before Metroid Prime 4. Probably before, but you know, I'm including both possibilities in the bet.
This one feels far more likely to me.
Yes, because
Understandably.
there was like a leak about Samus being in Fortnite.
Yeah.
And so if that's true, then yeah, undoubtedly they're going to release that alongside something else. The bit that's tripping me up here is that Niall specified that it has to be Metroid Prime 4, but there's a lot of rumours about Metroid 5 potentially being announced, and that Metroid Prime 4 might not even be in this whole presentation at all.
Yeah.
So
in which case the whole bet is void.
If they tee this all up for a remaster of Metroid Other M, I'm going to be so hurt.
that would be really awful.
I'm going to be so incredibly hurt.
No, Niall, surely they would do the trilogy. They're not going to do other M.
They can't do the trilogy. They lost the tools to work on it. One of the retro designers said.
You're right.
did say that.
Anything
Or maybe
but
that's-
other M, man.
Nah, just other M, mate. Expanded other M, mate.
Okay, so I don't. Okay, Jack, what weigh in on this one? Because I'm conflicted here.
I'm pretty conflicted, but we cannot deny it is far more likely than his other odds. Which
I
makes
think
it
Breath of the Wild 2 is still the safest out of the bunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also think it's much less likely than Breath of the Wild 2 being a big holiday release. Only because of the specifications.
I actually think that this bet should be like a 9 or a 10.
Ooh. I was thinking like 20, but you know what? I could go for a 10.
In any other universe, someone saying Samus would be in Fortnite is absolutely absurd. But we are living in a weird world where everyone is in Fortnite.
Yeah. We've just had Lara Croft recently.
Everyone's here. The whole cast of Super Smash Bros. Joins Fortnite.
And Spike.
Oh man.
Yeah, should we go for a 10 to 1? Or a 15?
15.
15 because of the Metroid Prime 4.
We'll meet in the middle.
I keep doing exclamation mark instead of 1. Isn't that really sad? On to the jam bets.
On to the jam bets.
Go on, jam.
Bet number 1. King K. Rool will rear his ugly head.
Now, due to the fact that a Smash announcement is pretty guaranteed, and because they will be destroying King K. Rool, I think this is like a 1 to 1.
I wouldn't be that bold. I think they played the King K. Rool joke again because it was a rare character they were announcing.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think they're going to go rare again. So the risk is, does he appear in the gameplay montage of the character they announced? Not even in the cinematic, just in the gameplay
just
montage.
Appearing.
Yeah.
I do think it's quite likely. I mean, Spike appearing is 6 to 1. I suppose
I like King K. Rool at like 3 or 4 to 1.
I'm thinking like 4 to 1.
That's so funny, because in my head I'm thinking like, somehow, because of the existence of Mario Golf, I almost think that Spike is actually somehow likely
more likely than King K. Rool.
But I think 4 to 1 makes sense.
And then I'd be worried about them releasing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Deluxe that includes the Fighters Pass DLC, and he's shown in that.
Also, don't forget Donkey Kong 40th anniversary. Could be some sort of Donkey Kong montage.
What are you going for, 4 to 1?
Yeah, 4 to 1.
4 to 1.
Okay, so bet number 2. The word new will be said more than 5 times.
Yeah. Wait, so more than 5 times? If it's 5 times...
It has to be 6 or more.
6 or more.
I'm going really low on this. I'm saying like...
I'm honestly
1.2 to 1. Like...
Yeah, I was going to say 2 to 1, but I could go...
Whoa!
I could go
I'm going really low. Because they're going to start and it's
the
like,
whole
we're
thing is
really
them
excited to
announcing
show
new
you...
things.
Yeah, we're really excited to show you new features, new games,
Yeah.
new releases.
They could say it in one announcement, they could do it.
Yeah.
I could go 1.1 to 1, the same as Mario.
Yeah,
Rush.
I'm gonna go 1.1 to 1. Let's crush his dreams a little bit.
You are dirty.
Jamie, you did this to my Mario Golf Super Rush footage.
That's like a dead cert. Damn it.
What, and I'm saying new? Oh, we're going to be counting the news. Imagine if they get to 5.
They will say the word the 250 times.
Oh no.
They will say the word and.
Alright, 1.1 to 1. Damn it.
It's a likely bet, Jamie.
Bet number 3 is Crash Bandicoot takes a spin.
This is a tough bet.
I'd like to clarify that a spin has to be a full 360 degrees.
You can't look behind him.
No.
Now, I think this is very unlikely to happen. Jamie's getting so excited. Look at him lean forward as I said that.
I think the danger is if he is included in any way, he's definitely going to spin.
Oh, yeah.
And has Crash 4 It's About Time released on Switch yet?
I think
Has it been announced for
It
Switch?
has. It's already out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it already did, so I don't think that's a worry. It could appear in the montage.
We're worried about like if he gets announced for Smash and then Jamie's just gonna be celebrating off in the corner.
Just spins constantly. But each spin, Jamie gets more money.
I would say maybe like 11, 12 to 1.
I think that sounds good. A bit middle ground.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, he could appear in some, he could appear in your little third party montage. A little bit of Crash.
Yeah, but for what though? For what?
Yeah, 'cause
They've already done the trilogy and they've done the 4.
Yeah, 4's already on Switch, 100%. So it won't be anything direct.
Okay.
And
Crash spins 12 to 1.
all right, 12 to 1. I'm happy with that. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll go for 12 to 1. Now this one, I don't have much confidence in.
I mean, I am gonna be blunt. If we are talking about a new Mario vs. DK game,
Yeah,
I'm 100% talking like 120, 130 to 1.
yeah, I'm down for
I
that.
have no confidence in that appearing.
Should we go 150 to 1?
I mean, is it more likely to happen than... Yeah, actually, no, I think that's
Yeah.
just as likely to happen as the GBA, so I'll give it 200 to 1.
Yeah,
I'll be
200 to
really,
1.
I'll be really kind. Maybe
down for
Jamie's
that.
been sneaking some leaks in the meantime, and he
I think
knows.
Just as likely that Advance Wars and Golden Sun will be announced.
Nobody likes
The
Mario
new
versus
Mario
Donkey
versus
Kong.
Donkey Kong game.
And Splatoon,
Yeah, Splatoon will take up more than 15% of the total runtime of the direct. Now, I'm going to be specific here.
Well, if it takes
This
up
is-
exactly 15%.
The length of the direct is the length of the video that they release afterwards. So whatever that kind of video they release is the length of the direct.
well,
It's like
well,
an hour-long countdown.
Yeah, because
Well, they
obviously
said
there's
it was
always an
gonna be-
hour, isn't there?
well, they said it was going to be 40 minutes-ish, so you're looking at a 6 minutes plus kind of range. I think that's quite likely. I think once you do a full gameplay, maybe a breakdown of new online features, because it's an online-focused game,
I think
I
that's
can
quite
see that.
likely. I think they're
I can see
definitely
it.
going to spend a fair bit of time on Splatoon.
I would
Does it have
literally
to
only
be
give...
Splatoon 3? Can we include, if they go through talking
Whoa.
about the old
15%.
Splatoon
They just
games?
talk about the franchise in general.
Yeah, exactly.
15% is such a long
Just to be
time, man.
cruel.
Right, 15% is ages. That is like a long time to be talking about Splatoon 3.
Yeah,
I would only give it-
That's what, but what if they talk about just Splatoon in general? What if they go on a little nostalgia trip of the first 2 games? Does that count as part of the bet?
I don't think Splatoon counts as nostalgic, man. It came out 5 years ago, Splatoon 2.
Yeah, but
No, it didn't.
kids who have Switches,
Oh.
it's nostalgic for them.
I would only give it 2 or 3 to 1. Maybe even only 2 to 1.
Wait, but Jamie, can you clarify? Are we including all Splatoon, not just Splatoon 3?
All Splatoon.
Okay.
Then 1.5 to 1.
Oh, I wouldn't go that low. I would go like 3 to 1.
Yeah.
But
Can you meet me at 2.5 to 1?
I can meet you at 2 to 1.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. See, we left Jamie till last so he can crucify us odds and he can't get revenge.
Yes.
Like playing the game smart.
So we can ruin Jamie's day.
Please, gentlemen, place your cash on the table.
Right. Boys, are we ready to put some cash down?
Are we putting
Yeah.
the cash down right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man.
Are we going to
Okay.
go through each bet and then say if we want to put any money towards it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's how we usually did it
Okay.
last time, the one time we've done this. Can
So-
someone other than me go first? Because I've not put enough thought into this yet.
Well, do you want to start with your list then? But I'll read them out and do it that way.
Sounds good, yeah.
Okay, so a new 40th anniversary Donkey Kong Country game at 4 to 1. Do we have any takers?
Jamie, are you taking?
I think I'm
I'm
going to
going to
put
also
down...
have a little calculator of how much cash I have left.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should have put a calculator out.
So we start with 1,000 beta bucks each.
Okay, so I'm going to get the ball rolling on this one. I'm going to put down 50 beta bucks on that. By the way, guys, I'm also keeping track of like all our money, so we should be all right.
Okay, that's cool. I also was going to put down 50.
I am putting none on it.
Ooh, go for it.
0.
I think those are pretty good odds for what it is. Right. That's 50 for each of us.
Okay. Yeah, that's the next bet then. We'll go down.
Super Mario Odyssey 2. Sorry, now you go.
I was going to do the new. Yeah, we'll do Odyssey 2 at 10 to 1. Any takers?
I might put 50 on that as well.
I am going to put 50 on that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we go on to the next one, which is new golf footage. New Super Mario golf footage at 1.1 to 1.
No one's putting money on that.
That is the worst
zero money
odds.
on that. I'm not interested in safe bets.
Nope. Right, move on quickly then.
I was straight off of that. Spike appears in any capacity at 6 to 1.
50 for me on that.
I'm putting 5 on. Just
I'm putting 100 on that one.
Woof!
I want to see Spike.
Doug Bowser, full Bowser cosplay.
Right, Jamie, how much you putting on it?
10 beta bucks.
Okay. No, what
I
are you
mean,
putting
come on.
I'm putting 25 beta bucks on it.
Okay, I'm gonna put 30
what?
beta bucks
Oh
on
my
it.
god, no! Okay, no. Oh man, I can't. 30 for me then.
Okay, that seems good. Then we'll stop going up. Right, so now the first one is the Game Boy Advance one, which has to include Advance Wars and Golden Sun. I'm gonna put 10 on.
I'm going to put 60.
You put 60 on.
Yeah.
I think, 10 seems like a good amount.
You said 10. I'm gonna say 50.
The third-party port montage, including Fallout 4 and a Todd cameo.
Yeah.
What
I'm
are you
going
thinking? You going 50?
Yeah, I'm going 50 on Todd.
Okay, I'm going 60.
I'm gonna go 100 on that.
You go 100. Metroid Prime 4 announcement featuring only cinematics and concept art, and a retro employee saying the legacy of Metroid Prime.
Not touching
I'm
that.
doing 100.
I'm doing 30.
Oh yeah.
The Samus Fortnite promo happening either before or after the Metroid 4 announcement.
It's 15 to 1.
Yeah, it's 15 to 1, sorry. I'm going to put 25 beta bucks on it.
I am going to put 30.
I'm gonna put 100 on that.
Ooh, big.
And finally for Niles, we have the Breath of the Wild 2 being the big holiday release at 10 to 1. I'm putting 200 beta bucks on that one.
Oh dear.
Mate, I raise you. I'm going 500 beta bucks.
Oh!
That's the one I was waiting for. I'm going to be like, those are the odds I like. I'm 500 in.
500.
Right, Jamie's first bet was King K. Rool rear his ugly head at 4 to 1. I'm gonna put 50 on that.
It's K-Rool 4 to 1.
Yep.
I'm gonna put 25 on that.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah, I'll put 30. I'll put 30 on that, sorry.
yeah.
The word
30.
new is spoken more than 5 times at 1.1 to 1. I'm gonna put 200 on that.
Oh my.
I'm going to put
Oh
9.
dear.
I need to make some easy money. Crash Bandicoot will take a spin. I'm gonna put measly 25 on that one.
I'm going to put none. I'm going to put none on Crash Takes a Spin.
I'm putting 90 on that. Jack, how much did you put on it?
£25.
A new Mario vs Donkey Kong game is announced.
I'm putting none on that because it's not gonna.
I'm putting none on that.
I am gonna put 600 on that.
Betting madness!
Committed. I like
How
that.
do you have 600 left?
600, baby. Mario vs Donkey Kong on Switch.
200 to 1. You're gonna have thousands.
If that appears, you're just gonna watch me just walk off into the sea, never to be seen again. I've just accepted it.
Freaking poop myself.
Right, the final bet of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Splatoon will take up more than 15% of the Direct's runtime. I am going to be putting my final 100 beta bucks on that one.
I am putting 220 beta bucks on that to round mine out.
And Jamie?
Nothing on that. I think I've accidentally overspent my money. I think I need to work it out. I think I've done it wrong. One of my bets. I'm going to take 25 off of the montage of ports from third parties. So now I'm on 75 beta bucks for that,
Cool.
and that should.
And is that you sorted?
That's all sorted now, I believe.
Jamie has put the majority of his money on a new Mario vs Donkey Kong game.
It's
That's-
so
that's-
Jamie and
gonna
Niall
happen.
didn't dare touch.
If
It's
that appears, it'll be wild.
That would be the biggest moment of E3 I've ever had in my life.
Question is, what would be more hype, that or Doug Bowser appearing
Doug
in
Bowser
cosplay as
appearing
well?
If
Doug Bowser cosplay.
the thing is, because of the odds of that stupid bet, the chances are, if that happens, even though Niall was quite close to us, that is a significant difference. Like 1,000 to 1 is pretty wild.
I kind of hope that.
Can you imagine?
I kind of wish I'd put more money on it. Because £30 is only going to get me £30,000.
That's
No,
just
I went with 25. I trust 25,000.
It's not happening. And the thing is,
What?
well,
Comes
no.
out in Doug Bowser cosplay. He comes out with like a paper mache head of himself.
Just you wait for that 5,000 to come in on Breath of the Wild 2. I'm just going to be like rolling it. That's the play.
I think that was a good bet.
Committed half my income on that.
I agree with
you're
Jamie's
right,
apprehension though that it might not release this year. I can very much see that happening.
Yeah, I think it goes without saying that a new Mario vs Donkey Kong game. I'm just saying, like, I mean, clearly there's nothing you guys can do if that happens. That's it.
Yeah.
Total annihilation. So
And then we're just forever stuck with.
We just all
ridiculous
accept
amounts
Jamie's
by the way,
supremacy.
I don't know anything. I haven't read anything at all, and that's kind of the logic behind this bet. It's so unexpected. It's gonna happen.
It's so stupid it just might work. Yeah, I also
That's
haven't read
bold.
anything about Doug Bowser appearing in full Bowser cosplay. That's kind of the thinking I had there.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. You're going to manifest it into existence, and it's going to happen.
Speak it in, guys.
That concludes our pre-Nintendo 2021 E3 Direct betting special, and we will be watching that live in 10 days' time
Yeah.
when it is streamed. I'm not sure what time it is. I'm not sure if they've said what time it is. We may need to like adjust
3 a.m. stream time, boys.
whether we watch it live or not. We'll see what time it comes out.
We'll watch it and upload the video as if we watched it live.
But thank you very much for taking part, and also, you know, playing along. You know, everyone's doing ours. If you wanted 1,000 beta bucks, just, you know, DM us and we'll slide a shady deal under the table.
What you have to do, leave a comment with how much money you put into every bet, as if you did have 1,000 beta bucks.
Great idea. Well,
Don't
Bit of
forget,
audience retention, guys. Bit of audience retention.
and don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell in the corner of your screen.
Right, we need to clip that audio and just put that into all of our videos.